What's going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm using some headphones for the first time, and I want to guess you don't know how to test it without talking first. So let's see. I'm going to check up on some comments. T-Bone has cool aquascapes. Boom, 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 boom. We got members in the house. Mason's World 6000. Go check him out. Sweet, sweet, sweet stuff. Candy. Dang, Candy was already in it. Salinas Nails, which is also my buddy Ivan. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Let's see. I'm straight up refurbing a 125 gallon I got on the cheap that has the bottom drilled for sump. However, whoa, what did I say? However, not sure if I'm going to use a sump or plug it in and use canisters. All right. So give me a thumbs up, share this bad boy, because tonight's gonna be, it will be different because I'm not sitting at the desk because two things. One, I'm doing an unboxing on some amazing stuff, and I'm only hoping that it's amazing because I told them what I was looking for and what I'm working with, and then we'll go from there. And yeah, and I just set up a new tank, and I don't want anybody to see it yet. Greetings from Argentina. How are you doing? So we got a fun-filled night, and I'm gonna throw in a curveball. I'll leave this up to Candy and the members, but I got my sea chase stuff in. And if you want to see how easy the whale canister filter is to install, Candy, you pick. When we get to a certain amount of watchers, we'll go ahead and install a whale 350 on the Neptunian, which I'll show you, which is, it's completely in disarray. It's crazy looking. It's insane. So, what do we got to talk about? Well, we got to talk about that stuff. That's actually 2 of the 3 boxes. And then we've got, oh my goodness, my mind is just sporadic with all the amazing stuff. We got the saltwater stuff. We've got what I didn't think I was going to do with these trophies that showed up, which Aaron White, if you don't know, LakeTanganyikaCichlids.com is where I got all of my trophies. And I think when it was all said and done, I got over 63 trophies sent to the house. I picked them up at the airport. And I'm just all crazy because as soon as I put them in one tank, I didn't like it. So I did a bunch of stuff, and we'll show you that later. The 6-foot Neptunian cube that is behind me when I do these lives from my desk, it is amazing. It is the best aquarium that I have ever scaped in my life. And the Neptunians are frameless. There's no rim, there's no trim, there's no whatever you want to call it. See that saltwater tank right there? Pew, pew. That is converting over here, and that's what these boxes are for and what we're going to jump into. So do me a favor, if you're not already, go check out the membership stuff. Share this video, like it, get crazy with it, do your thing. Super Chat is live, and I appreciate all of the amazing things that you folks do at all times. I'm going to make these messages all visible all the time. Joe, my man, what is up? All right, you guys ready to crack open this box? I've got my handy dandy blade. Oh, matter of fact, Salinas Nails Art, Ivan, also has a Neptunian Cube USA, which is crazy, crazy. So let me show you the tank we're talking about setting up here. There she is in all her glory. We've got 24 by 18 by 18. It is a water box. The Fish Gallery and Ciche were kind enough to help me out to get this a while ago. I was doing some tests, and it just sat there, and I didn't really want to set up another freshwater tank, not because I don't want to, but because setting up 6-foot aquariums is fun. And doing that one again, I realized that there's no way I could be setting up smaller aquariums. I can't do it. So I do not receive any monetary gain from eShops. Matter of fact, there is collaboration with Ciche and eShops. And so it is also a really cool perk to be a part of a company that collaborates with another company. However, that doesn't mean that, you know, they're going to just do things for you. The other part of it is there is a lot of different things that I have never tried out. So I had an eShops, I think it was an add-on overflow box, and I bought it used, and I didn't have a specific ring, and I just didn't understand it, so I never used it. eShops has been around a long time, and if you don't know eShops, their idea is to be the best filtration company in the world. And they got a cool little slogan called, you know, I'll even show you here. This says fragile, but it says, let me spin this box. Let's start a story. But let's open the small box first. So let me tilt this bad boy a little bit. I'm not used to the iPad, so bear with me. And I was a little nervous because I updated to iOS 14. Does he even see us chatting? Who? Yeah, I can see you chatting. Are you asking questions? It did say that let me see this again. Yeah, live chat. Yeah, I got it. What African cichlid do you recommend for beginners? Honestly, any African cichlid for beginners. I don't necessarily think there is such thing as just a beginner fish, because they all require a little bit of research. But if I was going to pick, I would say Mbuna. Probably easy, get a lot of them. They're inexpensive. Somebody said angelfish. It's a cichlid, but not an African cichlid. Any peacocks will do. I expect to see you and the Ciche crew at Aquashella Orlando. You see the Aquashella shirt? Aquashella's putting out, we're going to be having a festival in like 2042. My mind's still in 2020 regardless. Yeah, it's awesome that it is going to Orlando. But yes, more than likely I'll be there unless something, you know, crazier is upon us during that time. All right. So the other reason why this took so long is because shipping was a nightmare, and I moved in between this talk, if you remember. So I am ultra excited because there is just tons of amazing stuff in this house for aquariums, and now I'm getting to play with it. Bite your tongue, Jay. No more crazy. I wasn't talking about bad crazy. I was talking about awesome crazy, not Godzilla. Oh, no. Look at this. So this tank is not drilled, and their packaging is just, it's on fleek, as they say on the streets. No, this is some beautiful packaging. This is we got Double's here, huh? The Double logo. Look, I feel like I'm opening like an expensive watch. Orlando, nice. It is nice to drive in the car by myself with a mask on if I drive there. No, you do not have to drive with a mask on in your car by yourself. It does look like Apple's packaging. I like it. Oh, yeah. Okay, seriously, look at that. Little foam. That's freshwater, guys. We get left out. We just get like a plastic bag and a reused recycled box, and they're like 755 gallons per hour. We'll run a 20-gallon aquarium. Like, these guys are getting legit stuff here. There's padding in here. I feel like hi, welcome to Jay's Jewelers. May I interest you in this love? I mean, seriously, that's what this feels like. So, in the box. Oh man, this is one of the things that I was nervous about. So I don't know what this is, but it's here. But this is the main Mamba Jamba that I was worried about here. So Oh, I got a nice little eShops pen. What does it say? It does look like, see, I can never pronounce this right. I call it Hermes. It's like Hermes or something like that. Look at that. Be confident. Yeah, be confident. Yeah, I didn't see who said it before I responded. I see people doing it. All right. Really, really nice. Look at that. Nice. Still got the nice little suede nubuck action. Nubucks from the shoes. Gives you the easy guide system, the instruction manual. This is the scary part. And this is why I don't think I'm ready to do it, but this is a diamond cutter. It's a diamond cutter bit. It'll go on the end of my drill, and I will drill that aquarium. We will see. I'm not doing that live. I'm definitely not doing that live. But then look at this. You got a nice little baggie here. No, I said I'm not doing that live. Oh yeah, it does look good. It does look good. So the idea was not to take up a lot of space. But look at that. Look at that. Look at, ooh, nice little trap door here, a little trap door. But this is nice, man. This is really nice. So you got your hoses. I mean, this is first class here. Where's my sense of adventure? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't even know how this thing works. Maybe somebody in the saltwater side can tell me. I've got to do the read up, but pretty simple is what it looks like. The weirs inside the aquarium. Boom, boom. Let's open the rest of this bad boy and see what we got. But I do like it. It's well built, well engineered. I mean, and this is the Prodigy M. This is, if you ever look at a saltwater aquarium, this is what is inside the aquarium. The weir. Oh, look, myself and myself and myself and myself. So this is the weirs. The water will come in. It'll do its thing. I'm assuming, yeah, there we go. This will spin around, so we've got the hole. The water goes in, drains, and pushes back up. I will talk about it more as we add it, but this is pretty solid. I like it. I'm afraid to just put it down. I don't want it to get scratched. I feel like I just got a Hermes attachment for my aquarium. So definitely excited for this. Not excited to drill is the motto, right? So here is the next box. Fragile. Ah, I won it. Does anybody know Fragile, what movie that's from? It said fragile, but I'm sure UPS kicked it down the road. Fab4 is offering to help do it live. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Last time Fab4 was here to help me, I fell out of the attic. I'm definitely not drilling a tank with them around. Okay, let's see what we got in this bad boy. Little sticker. Just got the Bashari tank 3 years ago. Put them in 300 gallon this year and about 160, and they, whoa, good stuff. Christmas story. Good call. That's where he gets that nice leg lamp. What am I sipping on? Sipping on some Wheatley vodka with lemonade and tea. Oh, cheer. Elegance redefined. At eShops, we're more than just a filtration company. We're here to transcend the hobby, your adventure, and your life. I mean, this is some good stuff. Seriously. This is ridiculous. The packaging is lush. Oh, look at that, huh? Premier S120. Hey, look at the pump. It's a Cichlids. You guys want me to? This does 10 to 75 gallons. Man. Innovative bubble plate, increased contact, quick release, twist off lock base, fine tuning adjustable silencer, ultra quiet performance, and large collection cup. Look at that. Woo, mama. Let's open it, right? We probably shouldn't. I should probably wait, but I've been waiting a long time. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, their packaging is just on point here. Ooh, look at the collection cup. It's out of this world. I mean, this is, man, I don't know how it's going to fit under this, even though they have the dimensions. So I'm sure it will do perfectly fine. Let's see here. Live chat. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I see them AirPods. Well, yeah, because I got my hands full. I didn't want to be super screaming. I see 2 hours. 2 hours what? For the AirPods? I don't know. All right. So can anybody guess what's in the big box? I mean, it's massive. What a recharging all the time. Only 22 likes and 58 watching. Lames, you gotta hit the like button. Not because I said, but because Candy said. Bam. All right. Here we go. SFVOG over here. Gotta be a sump. For anybody that's in California or Oregon or Washington State, I hope you're faring well with these fires and the smoke. Aww. Here we go. I'm going to stand for this one. Slowly. Slowly. Woo! Kaboom! The Aquafuge. My Lanta. Dual water channel design. First channel is a Refugium compartment. Second channel is the skimmer compartment. Quiet operation. Space saving. Cube design. Like a glove. Man. Manufacturers of aquarium filtration. This bad boy right here. Up to 50 gallons. I'm digging it. Max sump flow rate will be 300 gallons per hour. I wonder where I'm going to get really good quality flow. I guess I'll just have to look for a pump. But this is great. And this, it says Aquos class. It's a hobbyist level, I'm assuming. And it says creativity, respect, perfection. I mean, I got to hand it to them. They got some great stuff. And they're doing some amazing things. And I mean, I'm very thankful. There's a lot of things that, we get on a day-to-day basis that we really don't say we're thankful for, right? We get, if we get to wake up, if we get to breathe fresh air, if we have a roof overhead, if we have food on our plate, if we're able to live stream. But I'm very thankful to eShops, one, for sending this stuff to me, and two, for helping me have the best equipment for a bigger saltwater adventure. And so what I'm explaining this for is, I have a saltwater tank over there. Wendy and I have it together, and it's okay. It's small. We've got some coral, a couple clownfish, some cleanup crew, but it's not really a saltwater tank yet, right? It was to get our feet wet. Now I'm going to do a series on building a saltwater aquarium from the ground up, especially drilling. There's some things you'll have to, pay attention to, but overall, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun build. It's going to be an adventure. I mean, let's start a story. I mean, legit, let's start a story. And then, I have the ability to get, I'm going to take a seat here because my ankle's starting to get sore. But it gives me the ability to do some really neat things in collaboration with Cichlids. The Cichlids pumps on the skimmer. I've got Cichlids pumps that I can put right on this bad boy, controllable. And then being inside such a small cube, I'll probably only need one power head. And of course, I'm going to be using the Cichlids Extreme SDC, fully controllable, along with the return pump. So, yeah, this is exciting, very, very exciting. So, I'm definitely thankful to eShops. I'm very thankful for Carib Sea for sending all of that substrate. If you haven't watched Sunday's video, please go out and check that out because it was something different. I've actually never done a video like that before. What's your skincare regimen? Why does it look good on camera? I'd also like to know if this is broadcasting in 1080p. John Edwards, my skincare regime is very, it's not simple. Cream twice a day, toning, yes, toning, and some eye stuff. That's it. I did only saltwater for 8 years, and now I do both, but more towards freshwater. No, once I start the saltwater tank, it won't be freshwater to the back. And the reason why it won't be freshwater to the back is Jay is a diva. Jay doesn't want to age rapidly. You guys watching Cobra Kai? Yeah? You see LaRusso? He hasn't aged. He still looks like he was doing his little moves. Skincare like his tank. This is. Are you guys picking on me? Mason's World 6,000. I'll mention him again. Mason is 8, and I got a chance to go work with him. We put out a video on his channel, and I mean the kid's full of energy. I love it. So I expect to see some awesome things out of him. And as long as he continues, actually, matter of fact, KG Cichlids, thank you for subscribing to Mason's World 6,000. He's just a kid having fun in his own world. He's just doing his thing. And there's going to be a video that'll come out eventually that'll explain Mason and why his parents are cool with him doing this and gives him an opportunity to showcase some of his really cool memory talents and just showcase his high energy. So, you guys want to hook up a whale 350 live? We'll see. Hot Daddy J. Yeah, no. Got my tank thinking about sunfish. What? No, man. Sunfish? I can go catch those in like a little stream or water retention area. All right, we're going to go over there and we're going to hook up this whale 350 and we're going to see this aquarium because y'all ain't ready. Matter of fact, y'all look at this. Y'all ain't ready. Look. Woo! This is so weird carrying the iPad. I gotta hold it like way up here. Piranhas. I don't know. Piranhas don't really get me super excited. Like, a lot of people get excited and like, yeah, dude, got to feed the piranhas. Live aquarium, drilling with the diamond bit, or I'm unsubbing. Man, unsub because it ain't happening. Not happening. All right. See this? Oh, look at that CJ box. But you see this? Trash. Looks like trash, doesn't it? No, seriously, it looks like trash. Let me turn on this light over here. Whoop. Haha. So, bingo. Looks like somebody said it looks like trash in QLD. Is that QLED? But no, seriously, look what we ripped out. Aha! Mason said if you're wondering why he has to use his iPad, it is because I gave him my tripod. But that's all right. But look at this. Garbage. When the Tropheus went in, they just don't look good. Lights aren't on. I've got weird filtration happen. I have a space echo. All this will be explained. At least the water level is right now. It's actually not. It's very low. It was off way, 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 way too much. I added 2 sharks in the meantime because there was a shipment delay. You gotta love shipping, right? You pay an arm and a leg for it, and then what happens? They get to say and do whatever it is they want to do. So let's do, I'm going to try to, I don't want it to close on me. Just slap a black background on it. I am. And I'll explain a lot of that as I do this. So, whale 350. Right there. 50 to 90 gallons. There's going to be 2 on here. and we're going to redo the scape, not tonight, of course, because I got to drain the aquarium out, but I want to get the max filtration. And with the 2 sharks and the Space Echo, it is very good, but I like canisters. Everyone knows that. So Neptunian Cube, none of this is in its final stages. I mean, wires are everywhere. So let's go ahead and just, I mean, we're going to do it as if you weren't even here. So I hope that you can see most of this. And if you can't, ante up so that I could make it happen. Got your normal stuff, huh? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You got your little sack of goodies. Little sack right here, nice. My favorite aquarium tubing in the game. Any canister filter. This tube is, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, it works. I like the gray. I cannot see the gunk. It's smooth inside. Canisters are great because they're silent for the most part. Yes. And you know what? Actually, you won't be able to hear it because I have my AirPods on. I'm going to record something and put it on Instagram so you can hear the hum that comes from certain manufacturers. All right. The other thing that's in the box is the canister and this nice fancy little tube. We'll get to that tube here in a second. So for me and how I set up, I don't even want to look under here because it's disgusting. But it's pretty simple. Boom, 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 lift off, right? This is the quick disconnect just for the sake. I'll pop that off, right? This is what stops the water. I don't want to drop anything because I'm sitting like this. So what I do when I take it off, it's brand new, right? So I'll check it. I'll make sure everything's good. If I have, what is that? Compressed air or canned air. How cute. Cichlids products are hard to find in Australia. Not as hard as you think. There is a Cichlids Australia. So I would definitely look or get in contact with Cichlids Australia and see if they can help you out. So I double check just for dust on the O-ring. This is with any. So you got your O-ring, you got your internal O-ring. Don't sleep on sunfish. They look better than most cichlids. I'm not sleeping on them. There's a black plug. Have no idea what it does, but you just got to make sure it's in there. And then you've got your guideline where the water comes in and out. That's it, the 350. Now I've got 3 baskets. I got the basket with biomedia. Clarifying, another sponge. And then on the 350, you have 3 baskets. So I get the double sponge here. So what I'm going to do is very simple. These are called floating baskets. So I got my bag of goodies. And the idea, look at that. Pop that in there. Ooh, look at that. A little floating basket. Carol Baskets, baby. What's up, all you cool haps and peacocks? Boom, another one. Very simple, right? It doesn't get much easier than this. Basket. So 3 baskets. And now we'll go rinse this stuff out. And we'll rinse the canister out because we should. And then we'll proceed to doing the ditties. But actually, looks pretty solid. No, it is. One of the key things that I think we forget, I'm going to dump this stuff out. Look at all that. Ha! You can see that I'm always working on an aquarium, especially right now. So when I get all these goodies out, I'm looking for the rubber nubs, the rubber nubbins. And these are what I will call a silencing factor. Goes right on the bottom of the canister. And honestly, if you're putting it on wood or tile, this will substantially reduce the vibration. It's got all your other normal stuff. It's got the quick locking clips, the normal ditties here. These are what go over the aquarium, right? Pretty simple. So now that we've got all that taken care of, I always double check this. This is the self-priming ball. just to make sure nothing got in it, causes us any ill harm. Not any ill harm, but, and then super simple. Done. Ha, ha. That's it. Where's this go? Goes in the in, right? Very simple. It even says in right on there. I don't know if you can see that. Boom. That's it. Oh, look at that. Good. Comes with what I like to call the directional fingernail. Little elbow. Put the fingernail right here. Boop. Now your flow can be directed. Oh, we got some. Is there something in there? Nope. Just want to make sure. Directional. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. $25 super chat for drilling live? No. No, 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 no. No. It's going to be a lot more than that. So there we go. Got your flow action. All right. I think I got everything. Make sure we're good. I feel like something is in here, but I could be wrong. Nah, I'm wrong. It is good because I found it. It was the other nubbin. So now we got all four ready to go. Let's go clean this stuff. Let me see if I can carry everything, including you folks. You drive a hard bargain, Jay. Best I can do is $32.50. If I'm drilling that tank tonight, it's going to require a lot of prep work to get this stuff done. It's going to be some extra moolah. So here you are in the kitchen. Yes, I am doing it in the sink. Deal with it. Deal with it. Got my baskets. My baskets are burning. And we're just going to do a little ditty here. Good. Little rinse. I'm going to put this canister behind you folks. I like to rinse debris off. Now, you can do this in tank water, but this is a brand new one. I've never been one to do it in tank water. I just don't do it. Do I think it affects anything? No, not dramatically. Now, if you did all your filters all at the same time, yeah, maybe. So this is what you got, the dust. We got to get that off. And then the idea is you just got to remember, to put the baskets the right way. So I always start any canister that I've ever used. I think now I'm 100% Cichlids now, but any aquarium canister, I always initially set up as manufacturer suggested. And then I'll go ahead and do what I got to do. What did that say? I don't know what that said. Dang it. I couldn't see. Reading instructions is like asking for directions. Jay's got this. Just put a mount on and a harness and have Mando follow you around. Mando's a bad boy today. So Mando was in timeout during the live video. Mando chewed all of my used sponges that I had sitting and waiting. So this one's done, but this is not the bottom. The bottom is this one. And so blue goes down, white on top, and that's per manufacturer instructions, right? Pretty easy. Now, with the whale canister, you see that little guide, that ridge? Radical Reefs in the house can carry. Nice representation for Chi-Town. Holla! Any Chemi Pure Elite? No, not right now. I always start with manufacturer stuff unless it does not come with media. But this one comes with all the media. So I got a ridge here. And then you notice I've got this little ridge. It is legit a guide. It's going to go right in. You ready? Whoop! Look at that. Done. Next one is not the biomedia. The biomedia goes on the top. This is the clarifier. Hello, everyone. Eric. All right. The guide. We got it. Good. Goes in. Now we're going to rinse off this biomedia. Super simple. Look at that. Check, sonora. Good. Now it's in. I think we are good here. Look at that, man. Look at that Cichlids action. Boom, boom, boom. Now, The idea for this is you do not fill it up with water. No, 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 no. You have to prime it. But the priming mechanism is actually easier than you think. Wax on, wax off, Daniel. Yes. Wax on, wax off. I'll be lurking while doing a water change. No problem, Eric. We now have 8 tanks. Good grief. Okay. So we're good here, right? Bada bing. Now comes this bad boy. Remember, you have to attach it properly. Let me pull this down. Doot, doot, doot. So you have your guide still here. You see that? Good. Make sure all of the buckles. Look at that. Done. Now, one of the big things about an aquarium canister filter for this one is it's extremely easy to do maintenance, and it'll never compete, not even the largest one. The largest one is the 500, does 130-gallon aquarium. I probably wouldn't put it on anything more than a 90, in my opinion, but that's because I'm a cichlid guy, right? We stock heavily. And long story short, the ease of this, I could do 3 if I had to, which I would never do. I could do 3 whale 500s faster than I could do the maintenance on an FX6. That's the reason why. That's it. That's the reason. It does got great performance. I love and you'll see it, the directional flow that I can put on is very easy. I can really go anywhere. And then on top of that, my flow control is good. Would a single 500 be fine? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is how I do this part. We'll put this, hopefully you can see inside this aquarium. How about them suns? I haven't had a sun. It's still a great budget filter. It really is. But the 304 Bravo has always been my favorite. Oh, would you look at that? Krill Pro from Northfin USA. Use code JWilson15 and receive 15% off at northfinusa.com. Actually, that was not intended, but brand of the year, baby. I don't even know why that's in there. So I got a Space Echo running. I still have the wires looking all nasty, nasty. Thanks, Radical Reefs. So I'm going to put this where I would like to see it. So I got the Space Echo kind of right at the, it's kind of right in the corner. You can see that here. And then I've got this bad boy, which I'll leave right here. And this is a temporary setup. So the idea for me is I don't want to leave too much slack in the tubes because you'll lose a lot of head pressure and flow. You need to get a check for that. Huh? Oh, this? All right. Tube, this is how I start it. There's no rhyme or reason. Nobody tells you to do this, but this is how I do it. You've got your locking mechanism. Got it, right? Slits forward. And put that bad boy on there. Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. Okay, good. I still have all of this tubing left. You can do however you want to do, but this is the way I do it. Now let me bring you back up so you can see what I'm talking about. So I want this to go here. Now it comes with suction cups to help keep that piece in place, but I'm not going to use it. So now, for the sake of all of this, I'm just going to feed it through the back. I mean, it's got to go back there, right? Huh! Now let me bring you down low. So here it is. I'm gonna pull it down low. I'm watching up top. I might have to do a little manual here, little manual action. I can see I got a lot of slack, right? It's bent right here. So I think we got enough. Whew, sorry. We got enough. A lot of enough, right? So I'm the type of person, let me see, I think I put you right here on the ground. Look at here. Now, I'm the type of person that will make it really easy on myself because, well, I don't like to overcomplicate things because when I do, I get really frustrated. So if this bad boy is connected here, I'll look and I'll say, oh, okay, look, that's good. That's a nice little cut right there, right? I got a little bit of slack. Put my fingers back there. Scissors. Scissors. Kapow. Look at that. Huh? Nice cut. Mechanism for locking it in place. I take the quick disconnect out. Remember, I started with the intake. So I have to make sure that I connect it to the in part, which is this one. So that's where it will go. Double check, in, goes on. Pull that lock back if it comes forward because you want to make sure that you secure that hose properly. Good? Okay. Whew, be careful with that. And then this is it, right? Super simple. Back to this part. Lock teeth forward. Good. Now this one may be a little bit of a challenge just because of the way this is set up, but we're still going to do it the way that I am been normally doing it. So this is my return. Let me bring you back up. Hoo-yah! Also keep in mind, I'm wearing a brace, so it's a little hard to get certain angles, so I apologize. So this one is going to do the same thingamajigger. We're going to go right through the opening in the Neptunian. Good. We're good here. Pull it down. Like I said, there is suction cups to be used on those brackets to keep them in place. But because of the thickness of the glass, I don't have to, but you can. It's just an extra little piece to do that with. So you got your one last locking mechanism. Oh, my hose. Hold on one second. Hiya! Payow! This must be fun for everyone, I hope. So we're going to pull that in. Of course, I'm watching from the back. Right? Good. Good. Now you can see I've got my quick disconnect, and I'm looking for slack right about here. Need my scissors. So again, you don't want to have a massive, I'll call it like a drip loop. So you normally have a drip loop for your electrical so nothing bad happens, right? Boom. You don't want to have that on this hose. Teeth forward. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I should show you this next part because I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but I guess you can see it. So the quick disconnect, very simple. Goes on as it seats, right? You don't want to force it anywhere. Just push it right in. We're good. Do not turn it on. Oh man, my calves is weak from being injured. So return. This bad boy is your intake. So you can see, show you from the side. You just couple 2-3 pumps. I hear it rushing. You're gonna let the canister fill up. You probably can't hear it, but it's filling up with water. And then what'll happen is, once it's done filling up, typically I'll see some water come out of the return, but I can still hear all of the water traveling down there. Oh yeah, she's filling up. And there's not much slack either. But she is moving that water. Moving, moving, moving. Super siphon! Done. Let me double check. Now the cool part is if there is any issues in terms of, oh, I forgot to turn this on max. That's what I like to do. It's like a thing that I do. There comes the water. So what I've found, there's a couple of things, right? Now it's supposed to turn right on. It doesn't always turn right on, right? You plug it in, it goes. But sometimes water still needs to fill up. Now you got to top off your tank. Well, I had to top off the tank before anyways. So what I like to do is, it tells you about 6, 7 times. I think it needs more than that. And then what I do is I plug her in. I got space here somewhere. Let's see, we got boop, boop, boop. Who's this one? No, we want that one. That one's got air. So it's got to be this other one. Nope. This is what happens. I think that was it. And looking like that. She done. So what I like about it is the dramatic dial back of flow. Look at that. There's no editing. It's happening. Hi-ya, 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 hi-ya. It's like a water fountain at school. That's it. And then, like I said, I love the directional piece of this arm. Because, not that I would put it right there. But you can go anywhere and then turn that right there. Now I got that oxygen pumping. Woo-wee! Cichlids! She's ready. It's done. My hand's all nasty. But as you can see, I still got to get all this silicone off. I ripped that rock off. So, I mean, after you do it, it's a Cichlids whale call. This is the whale 350. The 350 and the 500 are very similar. The only difference is the 500 comes with 4 baskets. And then I have, ooh, you see my new rocks? The new rocks are nice. But that's it, guys. Girls, kids, children of all ages. She's done. How do I clean that silicone? I don't. I'm actually going to use a razor blade. So once the fish have settled in, because I got these fish on Monday. Which is a crazy story in itself. And it was fast. It actually would have been faster if I wasn't readjusting a camera. And it's funny because I've done this twice live. The one other time was at Fish Gallery in Houston. And I actually put too much slack in it and had to pull the hose off, blow in it, and water came gushing out, connected it again. But it worked. I'm not sure who did this wire job either, Ken Carey. But at the end of the day, it works. Yeah, you can see the fish. Let me see if I can turn this around. The fish are not looking super hot yet, but you can see I still got my OG catfish. They'll move. But, ooh, look at these beauties. My favorite Tropheus. So I was supposed to get smaller ones. They were supposed to be, as you can see, this tank is just shot right now, but they were supposed to be like 1.5, 2 inches. And Aaron White was amazing enough to hook me up with his grow out stock from his wild group. So these are F1s. I don't like wild caught fish. It's just not my thing. Also, clean up your mess. Not that I did prior to, because I've been using this stuff, but clean up your mess. It makes everything that much better. There you have it, folks. The whale 350. What is the RRP on this filter? What? What is RRP? Is that an acronym for rate of return, or what is it? So, yeah, I'm excited. Jay, is there a reason why you didn't install the in and out on the opposite side of the tank? Yes, because this tank isn't even done. I gave myself enough slack where if I do move the aquarium, I can install it. But this was already there because this intake was behind this big rock that was in that outline. And so when I ripped the rock out, I mean, you can still see there's pieces of that rock in there. And can you do a water change on my water box? There's a straw. But Yeah, I hooked these up to seed them because they came in, and the shark does have a venturi system to give me oxygen. And I was waiting on the whales to come in, and the whales came in, and so got the old whale hooked up here, and I just slapped it on the corner to get it going, give them more filtration because there's 20 plus fish in there, and it says no price, I can't afford it. What, the whale? Dude, the whale 500 in the US is its map price is 209.99. Oh, the recommended retail price. So I don't think I've heard MSRP, manufacturer suggested retail. It's 209.99 is manufacturer the rate that we set online. But this one is sub 200 bucks. But there's a difference, and this is one of the things that I guess I talked about years and years ago. He's in Australia. I'm not sure how much it costs in Australia. Wheatley's vodka is in the drink. So I'll explain it this way. You can go get a Sun, hands down. And I'm going to use names because I've used all these filters. That's saltwater. So let me explain. Let me sit down for a second because this ankle's really. I'm in this brace, and I've been trying to wear high top basketball shoes for more support in hopes that it can help me. So here's the deal. You can go buy a Sun. It's going to be under 100 bucks. I don't know what they cost now. 304 Bravos, one that I would look at. But we also have to think of, there's going to be no customer service. If something happens, that's it, right? You got an issue. I've had Fluvels. Have you ever tried to contact Fluvels customer service on an FX product? I don't know if they've changed recently, but it's not fun. And I mean, the last time I had a Fluval product go, I was a light, and Candy was nice enough to take care of me. With Ciche, you get me. Look at that. So I'm not going to say the product's always going to be perfect, but we have a very, very, very low return rate. Very low return rate. And warranty rate is even lower. I'm not saying it's always our fault, but it can be. So when I'm looking at spending money, if I'm going to buy a Whale 500, this is not CJ talking. This is, I'm the one that does the warranty stuff. I don't process it, but I facilitate it to customers, dealers, and sometimes social media folks. So do me a favor, follow CJ US on Instagram. But if I want a product that's ultra quiet, I know is going to last, and then is actually backed by their warranty, a company can have a warranty all day long, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be great. Here's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is great because it's not even an aquarium product. Looky here. Huh. This is a Dyson. I don't even know which one it is. Wendy, what model is this? Oh, F1611. Pew, 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 pew. This is a 11 animal. I don't know. Stupid money. Would never spend this kind of money on a vacuum. Guess what? Huh? A year old. Nothing works. Sorry, Candy. I forgot I have these in. Look at this. Nothing beats an Eheim. Except when you don't have them. Look at this. Nothing happens. Contact customer support. They ask you about 17 billion questions and still don't give you an answer. I don't like that. If you're buying a Ferrari, now here's the kicker. This was put out in March of 2019. So it's still within their 2-year warranty. And you spend, how much is this thing? A V11 animal. I already took it apart. I didn't take it apart. I've cleaned it. Everything's good. It just doesn't work anymore. So I've always been a fan of shark vacuums because they're a little inexpensive. However, they've gotten more pricey to compete with Dyson. However, I haven't found a Dyson product to be more fantastic than anything just because of a price tag. So just because there's a price tag doesn't mean that everything behind it is also better. Case in point, warranty. It's less than 2 years old already out of the box, and they're still asking questions. Like, I need proof of purchase. First of all, what do you need proof of purchase for? Hasn't even been over 2 years. Huh? Yeah, it appears to be in a range from 250 to 800 bucks. Yeah, this is a V11 animal purple thing. So it's probably, if I had to guess correctly, it's probably like a $500-$600 vacuum. Dumb. I can go buy a $40 vacuum, plug it in, Bissell. So what I'm saying is you can get a Sun, which would be that Bissell, 40 bucks. And if it breaks, I don't know how Bissell's customer service is. You could throw it away, right? I wouldn't say throw it away. You could try to fix it. But you know that there's potential that the $40 vacuum is not going to be fantastic, right? You could buy the Dyson, 700 bucks, 600 bucks, 800 bucks, whatever it is. And it has a 2-year warranty, and it's Dyson, right? It's so cool. But their warranty is meh. With a product, I know this from personal experience. Matter of fact, Michael Rose knows this from personal experience. If you have a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook why Ciche revolves it. And if it's within that warranty period, we're going to do whatever we can to take care of you. And doesn't mean that you're always going to get a product again. Could be a part, whatever the case is. We still have to do some sort of troubleshooting first, right? We have to make sure that the product failure is the product and not us. But if you have a product that's within 3 years, I'm not going to ask you for a proof of purchase. Come on, get out of here with that. And then you got to wait in the emails and the back and forth. You want a product, I don't care what it is, a heater, a filter, a sump, a tank, whatever, that they're going to take care of you. And then you also want a product that doesn't have a high, return rate, even if it's cool and people are buying it left and right. So, that's it. We hooked up the Whale 350. Done. We opened everything from eShops. Done. We did a plug for Northfin USA because it was underneath there. The aquarium's in there. It's lush. It's beautiful. I'm excited to show you, but you're going to have to wait. And we'll go with patience at the end of this video. Craig Broderick, do me a favor. Contact Ciche off the website. And we'll chit chat a little bit. But we got to have patience. Patience in a lot of things. Patience in life. Patience with our next move. Patience with how things happen. The name of the product makes me think of a humpback with a giant, except for members. Members did already see the aquarium. Thank you. But yes, patience is key. And I used to be somebody that had a lot of patience, then I lost a lot of patience, and it was in terms of just how things transpired. And now I don't want to say fully trust in a system, but the idea would be for me is have patience within that system, give it an opportunity to work. And that system could be anything. It could be your job, it could be your house, it could be a financial process, it could be whatever the process is. Have patience within it, but make sure that you're paying attention to that detail with your patience. And as long as you do that, the outcome will be far more favorable than if you get frustrated, which I do in certain circumstances, and it always makes things more difficult. And so the best thing I can tell you right now is during 2020, have a little bit of patience. We're all trying to figure a lot of this stuff out. Jay, if you don't mind me asking real quick, 220, 2 fish avec, what could be used to take care of it? Fix it from Fritz. But you need to do the whole tank and you need to do it twice. So it's probably going to be about 2 weeks full of treatment. Yes, it could be your mobile service provider. Kill them with kindness. Bees, honey, you get more of them. I promise you. So treating ick is a fickle thing. There's a bunch of ways you could do it. However, ick is not the end of the world. It happens. It's prevalent. And most of us will go through it at one point or another. So best thing I can tell you is do a little bit of research on ick. Check out the life cycles. Braden Riddle, thank you very much for becoming a member and welcome to the Holla Club. So you can raise your heat, you can add salt, just be careful, watch the oxygen levels. You can add methylene blue, it's very good at helping. You can get a product like Fix-It, it's a little bit more of a natural approach. If you have copper safe and no invertebrates, you could try that. There's a lot of different ways to treat ick, but don't move any fish. Let it go. Don't add any more fish. I like to raise the temperature. Get yourself a product that will help, but be careful that that product does not decrease your bacteria count. Somebody asked one more question. Anybody have another question while I read this one? Jay Wilson, good evening. Would you only put one whale 500 on a 65-gallon flower horn tank? You can absolutely do that. I am not somebody that ever puts one filter on an aquarium. Matter of fact, the one you were looking at right there, I'm telling you, I have two on there. You just saw it. And if you didn't, you can go back and check it out. And somebody said that a Canadian DJ ends, it didn't come up, but I think I remember, ends their radio show with patience is not only a virtue, but it's a necessity, eh? So, folks, go out, attack the rest of the week. The weekend's coming, enjoy it. 2020 is 2020. I get it. There's a lot of frustrations. There's a lot of things that are happening, but you got to have patience, right? Because if you want to get through this year faster, which can't happen because time is time and there's 24 hours in a day and you get the picture. But the idea is if we're rushing to get through something, especially time, we're going to miss out on so many different silver linings. So that patience in the moment will help you. And Wendy helps me a lot with this, like, really like, hey, look, hold on, is it affecting you that much? Like, she's great at it. And somebody just brought up a good point. When I joined the Navy in 01, my division was 098, and I'm going to end with this. And the idea was that most of us were kids, and we're all over, and there's so many different people from so many different backgrounds, but they gave us a motto, right? And we didn't learn it right away. We would do all these marches and stuff, and people would do trick marches and make fun of you. And we get back one night, it was like the first week, and my 3 division commanders were just amazing. The boot camp instructors, drill instructors, whatever you want to call them. And our motto was, we bend, we don't break. And that's anything, right? So in 2020, be flexible, be bendable, be Gumby, but don't break. You can't break. There are people counting on you. I'm counting on you. You're counting on yourself. We need you. We bend, we don't break. I've been through my fair share of trials and tribulations. Some self-made, some not. But at the end, I still get to set up aquariums, have fun, have a smile on my face, and realize that even with a busted ankle like Fab4 says falling out of the attic, it could have ruined the rest of my 2020. I was bummed. I was in pain, but I didn't break. I literally didn't break it. I wish I would have broke it in that case, but I didn't. But I bent. I bent a lot, and I learned to rely on other parts of my body. I learned to rely on more mental toughness, and everything's going to be all right. What doesn't kill you will make you wiser and stronger. And even if you fail, you've learned a whole hell of a lot for the next time you step back up. Enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your week, and do something positive. Something. You know what's next. And it's going to be very difficult for me to end this after this. Holla!